Hey guys, Kay here. Welcome to episode 140 and the last episode for a little bit. We are going to be switching gears and playing a little bit of Sengoku Dynasty just to get, something fresh. But don't worry, Medieval Dynasty is not going away forever because it's one of my all-time favorites. So it will be coming back. We're just going to take a small break. So I thought I'd use the last episode to kind of show you all around my village. So we're going to start with my house. I want it to be purple. Haven't quite got all the colorizer for it, as you can see. A lot of sticks, but I planted a majestic tree next to it, did a plank fence, and got a little laundry and wash area. That's my husband. Some plants. So this is also the first house that I really took a lot of time to decorate. So you can see all this stuff on the shelf over here. I upgraded the beds, the chest, and the fireplace. Just a whole bunch of stuff. And so what I did over here is I have an orchard. And so just a bunch of different trees. I think I have every one except for hops over here. And so it's just my house on this island, and I built a bridge over to it.
Move on!
And so, yeah, this is kind of where I started everything, but you'll see that the village expanded significantly. So the fishing hut is over there, and I built a little dock, but we'll get there. So this is kind of like the residential street. I started upgrading my fences to stone, and obviously I didn't continue with that. I probably will at a later date if there's like an update or something. But a lot of seating. This is all residential. And I did a Stoya, so for the main story quest, yeah, I went with Astoria, and that is my little emblem, or what do you call it? Let's look. Totem maybe. Yeah. So we've got a little fire area over here, and this is a resource storage. I actually ended up having 3 resource storages. That's some more residential. I planted cherry trees before the Echoes of Nature DLC came out. So that's why, yeah, I call this Cherry Street. We have our craftsman work here. Got a little laundry area. Got our sewing hut. Another residential house. Herbalist hut. We did used to have a little like fire area here, but I moved a house to be here instead. We got our one of 2 hunting lodges, the excavation, and this is, I think it's one of 3 woodsheds. So the thing too is I did finish the fence along here. I wanted to fence in the whole thing because I know we don't get attacked, but the idea was, just what if. And so you'll see I haven't finished all of it, but here I did. So this will lead out. There's the fishing hut, and I put a park here. So got some trees I planted, some water features, bench, lots of benches actually. A little picnic table down here. Actually, I probably should get off the horse so y'all can see stuff. Yeah, and then I just put a little dock here. People were at the park, they wanted to go out on the dock. Alright, so we're going to come back up this way, and we're going to head toward the fields and the livestock. So here is the totem. I kind of call this like the town center for this area. We got our kitchen and a food storage, the well, and we've got our one of 2 hops orchards back here. Got the fields, the barn, and the one of 2 farm sheds. And I got a really good idea from one of my subs to do this like kind of massive pasture with all of the livestock buildings in it. So that's what I did. Got the windmill at the end here. You can see the fence. I didn't want to block the water view, so I mean, yeah, for defense purposes, obviously people would just come through the water, but it's okay. We don't get attacked, so it's fine. But yeah, you can see I've got my chickens, I've got the beehives, my geese, the donkeys, cows, my horses. Yeah, goats and sheep and pigs. So kind of got everything here. And then we will continue up. In ode to my first playthrough and the valley, I named the town Kayford again. We didn't quite get to unlocking the crest, but we did get to do the village sign. So here I created a little, like, kind of outdoor eating area. So got tables, some torches, little water feature. And here's my tavern. And then behind the, oh, there's a house. Behind the tavern, I have my second hops orchard. And this just loops back around, yeah, right in here. So, and there's Cherry Street over there. Then we got some more houses here, and these lead to the market square. So we've got 5 market stalls, 2 of which are food stalls. And then I created another little fire pit right here. And we've got our second of 3 resource storages. Then create a little laundry area here. Then I went back to some houses. There is the second woodshed. Added some of the decorations too. Got another food storage. Another house, and I actually really liked this. I didn't do it. I think this is the only one I did it on, but I love it. We got our second hunting lodge. Okay, and so I call this the ridge houses, but this is technically, even though I didn't start building here, this is technically the front. This is like the main entrance. So you see the sign there. Again, we don't have a crest yet, but yeah, so people would come in here. You got some houses. I love the majestic trees. We've got our second farm shed over here, and kind of got creative with the orchard, just with how the orientation of the orchards and fields have to be. I do have a majestic tree planted that will grow up right there. You can see where I've put the wall. And market square is over there. You can see the felt or the fabric of the buildings, or the stalls, I suppose. And got a field right here. And put another majestic tree, some scarecrows. And we're going to continue down. So got a lot of houses. And you can see where I ran out. So the log fence will actually go all the way. I'm just going to keep this out so you can see. But yeah, we've got all these houses. Then I put another field right here. This is a look from kind of this top of hill, almost top of hill. And this is just a smaller park than what I built below. As you can see, the trees I planted aren't mature yet, but they will be. So yeah, you got a great view even with the fence. But yeah, just a smaller version. Then we've got another kitchen and eating area. And then we have some more houses. So the village really ended up expanding and becoming quite large. You can see where the fences are gonna go. And then I created one other kind of just fire area, because you know how the villagers love at night to sit around the fire. So here, that's the other. And then if you come over here, you can see the other part of the village. So it really expanded, got very big. Kind of spread out too, which I like. It was a bit, it was different from the valley. And I kind of liked, I liked that. Though I will say I do prefer the valley map. I prefer the Oxbow in general for quests, things you can find, but the valley, I like the valley map better. There's my third resource storage. And then my smithy's over here because my mine is up here. And I just needed another woodshed. So I just popped one down right there. So we will run up here just to show. There's my mine. You just got a great view up here. But yeah, that is my village. And it was super fun playing the Oxbow. Like I said, we'll be back, whether that's doing a challenge or doing shorter seasons or whatever, if there's more content that gets released. Yeah, we'll be back. It's not the end of Medieval Dynasty. It is one of my favorite games. I just wanted to try out something new. So we will see you for Sengoku Dynasty on Monday. Thanks for watching.